For our section on post-event massage, we've come to the community of Auburn, California, in the Sierra foothills, where we're at the finish line of the Western States Endurance Run. This is the most grueling 100-mile endurance run in the world. It begins in Squaw Valley at an elevation of 6,200 feet, goes up over Emigrant Pass at 7,800 feet, and ends in Auburn at an elevation of 1,250 feet. Almost all of this race is going either uphill or downhill. There's very little level ground. And the best runners will complete this race within 24 hours. In 1997, there were 436 runners in this race, and they had to run the first 30 miles through snow. Our school, Healing Arts Institute, has coordinated the post-event massage here. After the runners cross the finish line, we make sure that they cool down, which means walking for about 10 to 15 minutes so that they don't cramp up. Then we make sure that they wash their legs and their feet before getting a treatment, and that their feet are checked out. They're checked for blisters and various foot problems. There's a College of Podiatry that has a student clinic here every year. The students say that they see more foot problems here than they do all year long in their clinic at school. When we see the athletes, we don't have time to do a complete client history, but we do ask questions. We need to ask them how they're feeling, if they're feeling too warm or too cold, if they've taken time to cool down after the race, and if they have any particular problem areas that we need to pay attention to. We also take the time to look at their feet so we don't accidentally work on an area that's blistered. For the actual treatment, some therapists use routines, but I think it's much better if the treatment's individualized to the client's need. It's very important to go slowly and check in with the client, especially after such a grueling race as this. It's also important to refer for medical help when necessary, such as when clients lacking in electrolytes or having severe muscle cramps. Some of the techniques that we'll use in post-event massage include effleurage, petrissage, compression, trigger point and counter strain, reciprocal inhibition for muscle cramps, cross-fiber work when it's done lightly. We don't do any deep work or intense stretches, especially after a grueling race like this, because there may be micro-trauma or areas of inflammation that could be aggravated. Now here we have a runner with a severe spasm of her left psoas muscle. As you can see, she's in a lot of pain, and she's not able to rest her left leg on the table. Initially, I started with trigger point and counter strain work to help release the spasm, but I noticed that that didn't really help her. So then I used reciprocal inhibition. I had her use her hip extensors against resistance, and that would cause her hip flexors, including the psoas muscle, to release. And you can see now how she's able to rest her leg on the table.
Aleshire, number 35, Richard Ailshire, Stanwood, up into the straightaway. Former Ironman finisher, 82. Member of the U.S. Modern.
Some other considerations for post-event massage are that you may not have a place to wash your hands when you're outdoors, so it's good to have a good waterless hand cleaner. Also, you may notice as you're working that your table starts to get lower and lower, and it's good to have blocks for underneath your table feet so that the table doesn't sink into the soft ground or the mud. It's also important to bring plenty of fresh linens and blankets, because runners sometimes can be cold after a long race. And it's important to be able to work through clothing when necessary, since we'll be working outdoors. It's also helpful to have plenty of ice packs on hand for first aid use. and to have Gatorade or some other electrolyte drink available for mineral replacement. If you're interested in doing post-event massage in your area and you are a massage therapist, I recommend checking with the local massage schools to see what's available. If the massage schools don't have anything available, you can check with event organizers of different races or marathons to see if they have massage available for the participants. If you are in Northern California and would like to work at the Western States Run, please give us a call at the Healing Arts Institute. Our phone number is 800-718-6824. Thank you for your interest in this video. It's your interest that inspires us to continue to create educational materials. If you'd like to stay in touch with what we're doing, please check out our website at www.abundanthealth.com. If you're interested in more videos or other offerings that we have, give us a call at our toll-free number. That's 800-718-6824. Thank you.